Hello friends, welcome to Sri Sai Maths. How are you all? I hope all of you are absolutely fine. Today our new topic is similar triangles. Okay, so what is meant by similar triangles? First of all, what is meant by similar objects? Let me show you. The objects which are in same shape but not in size are known as similar objects. So, what is meant by similar objects? The objects which are in same shape but not in the size are known as similar objects. So, what is the example for this? This is a circle and this is also a circle. These two are similar objects. See here, for this radius is 3 centimeters, for this radius is 1 centimeters. These two can be in similar. So, these are known as similar objects. Understand? Now, I think you got perfectly about similar triangles, right? What is meant by similar objects? The objects which are in same shape but not in size are known as similar objects. Okay? Can we move to theorem 1? What is theorem 1? Now, what is theorem 1? Theorem 1 is basic proportionality theorem. It is also known as Thales theorem. What? Basic proportionality theorem is also known as Thales theorem. Okay, this may be asked in 1 mark bits. Remember it. Okay, now what is meant by basic proportionality theorem? If a line is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle to intersect at other two sides, then the other two sides are divided in same ratio. It means what? If a line is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle, that means what? If a line, this is a line, right? It is drawn parallel to another side of triangle to intersect at other two sides of the triangle. These are other two sides of the triangle when these and these are parallel to the triangle. Yes. Then the other two sides are divided in same ratio. That means AD and E are divided in same ratio. DB and EC are divided in the same ratio. So how can we write this? AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. This is known as Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem. Okay. So what is the basic proportionality theorem? If a line is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle to intersect at other two sides, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. If a line drawn from parallel to one side of triangle to intersect at other two sides, then AD and AE are divided in same ratio, DB and EC are divided in the same ratio. So we can write as AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. Have you understood the basic proportionality theorem? Can we move to next one? So our next topic is criteria of similarity of triangles. What is meant by criteria of similarity of triangles? To find the similarity of triangles, we have three criteria. What are they? First one is AAA criteria, and second one is SSS criteria, and third one is SAS criteria. So what are the three types of criteria? AAA criteria, SSS criteria, SAS criteria. So what is meant by AAA, SSS, SAS? These are boring to listening, right? Yeah. So what is meant by AAA? AA means angle, angle, angle. So for example, what is meant by angle, angle, angle criteria? Let me show you. This is a triangle ABC, and this is a triangle, small triangle, BCDEF, right? These two are similar or congruent triangles? Post me in the comment box. Don't forget to post. Okay, now let us see AAA angle criteria. What is meant by AAA angle criteria? When these AB and DE, BC and EF, AC and EF are equal, then the triangles form angle criteria. When AB by DE is equals to BC by EF is equals to AC by DF. When these two triangles apply this formula, AB by DE is equals to BC by EF is equals to AC by DF, then it follows angle criteria. Okay, have you understood? This is known as angle criteria. So what is mean by angle criteria? In two triangles, if corresponding angles are equal, then the sides opposite to the angles are in same ratio. So what we understood by angle criteria? In two triangles, if the corresponding angles are equal, so in two triangles ABC DEF, that means what? Corresponding angles means what? Angle A and angle D, angle B and angle C, angle B and angle E, angle C and angle F. If corresponding angles are equal, then the sides opposite to the angles, that means what? Which side is opposite to the angle A? BE. Which side is opposite to angle D? EF. Then BC and EF will be in same ratio. Do you understand? In two triangles, if corresponding angles are equal, then sides opposite to angles are in the same ratio. అంటే ఏంటి? ఇప్పుడు యాంగిల్ ఏ యాంగిల్ డి ఈక్వల్ అయినప్పుడు ఈ రెండిటికి ఆపోజిట్గా ఉండే సైడ్స్ యొక్క రేషియో ఏమవుతుంది? ఈక్వల్ అవుతుంది. అప్పుడేమవుతుంది? బీసీ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఈఎఫ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా, అర్థమైందా? కెన్ వి మూవ్ టు సెకండ్ వన్? వాట్ ఈస్ సెకండ్ క్రైటీరియా? ఎస్ఎస్ఎస్ క్రైటీరియా. What is meant by SSS criteria? Side criteria. Have you understood? What is meant by side criteria? See, this is a triangle and this is a triangle. Let me change our names. Yes. P, Q, R, M, N, O. Okay, what is meant by side criteria? Let us see first our definition. See, if PQ is equal to MN and QR is equals to NO, PR is equals to MO, then what happens? The angles opposite to these sides, that means PQ, what is the angle opposite to PQ? Angle R. What is the angle opposite to MN? Angle O. Then angle R and angle O also will be equal. If PQ and MN are equal, then angles R and angle O is equals to, then angle R is equals to angle O. Okay, what's PQ by MN is equals to angle R is equals to angle O. If PQ is equals to MN only, then angle R is equals to angle O. So SSS criteria states that if in two triangles the sides of one triangle is proportional to corresponding sides of other triangle, then the corresponding angles are also equal. I'll repeat the definition. Listen. In two triangles, one side of triangle is proportional to corresponding sides of other triangle, then corresponding angles are also equal. Okay? Have you understood? Can we move to second one? So what is third criteria? SAS criteria. What is meant by SAS? Side, angle, side. Okay? What is meant by the side, angle, side? See, let us draw two new triangles. These are just now born, right? A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay? Now what this states? If one angle of the triangle, let us take this and this. If one angle of the triangle is equal to another angle of the triangle, then the sides including the angles are proportional. Then two triangles are similar. Listen carefully. If one angle of triangle is equal to another angle of other triangle, the sides including these angles are proportional. Then the two triangles are similar. So what it means? If one angle of triangle is equal to another angle of other triangle, the sides including these angles are proportional, then the two triangles are similar. Now what does it means? It means if one angle of triangle is equal to another angle of other triangle, that means angle A and angle D are equal in this. So angle A is equals to angle D, and the sides including these angles are proportional. That means what? AB and AE are equal, AC and DF are equal. So what? AB by DE is equals to AC by EF. Okay? Now what? Sorry, DF. AB by DE is equals to AC by DF. Okay, then what happens if these two angles are equal? Then what happens to BC and DF? BC and DF are also in same ratio. If AB and DE are equal, what happens to angle F and angle C? Then angle F and angle C are also in angle F and angle C are same angles. If DF and AC are proportional, then what happens to angle B and angle E? Then angle B and angle E will be equal. So what can we say? If two sides and one angle are equal, then we can say that these two triangles are in similar. Have you understood these criteria of similarity? Now let us move to our Pythagoras theorem. Okay? Pythagoras theorem. See, what is meant by Pythagoras theorem? In right angle triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. It means what? Let us take a right angle newborn triangle. It was just newborn, right? A, B, C. It is right angle triangle. So in this, which one is hypotenuse? This is hypotenuse. Okay, here 90 degrees. Remember that the side which is opposite to angle 90 degrees is known as hypotenuse. Okay, here what is meant by Pythagoras theorem? The side hypotenuse, see the square of hypotenuse, that means what? Which is hypotenuse? AC. So AC square is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. That means other two sides means what? AB and BC. So AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Okay, this is known as Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is also known as Bhaudhayan theorem. This may be asked in 1 mark questions or half mark questions. Don't forget to remember it. Okay. So what is meant by Pythagoras theorem? In a right angle triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of other two sides. So how can we write that? AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Have you understood this? Okay. Now why Pythagoras theorem is called as Bhaudhayan theorem? Because this theorem was given by an Indian ancient mathematician called Bhaudhayan in before 800 BC. So we called it as Bhaudhayan theorem. Okay. So this is about introduction of similar triangles. If you have any doubts in this, please comment me in the comment box. I'll make sure of your doubts in the next video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to share the video. Like the video.